don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car. Hit the button, drive real far. But that record only like, oh, I'm dreaming of you. I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close and could light this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. You can't wait to see me now, 'cause lately you've been feeling down. You lay awake alone at night. Oh, like your life inside a car. Forget the world and drive real far. Put that record on again. Oh, my love, it's you and I. Close, close and could light this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. I'm dreaming of you. I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close and could light this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. I can't wait to leave this town. I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car. Hit the button, drive real far. But that record only like, oh, I'm dreaming of you. I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you can't wait to see me now, 'cause lately you've been feeling down. You lay awake alone now.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. I had a connection issue. I was trying to fix it. My camera was kind of acting kind of weird, so I do apologize about that. But we are going back to the game. Okay. All right. What were we doing? Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back to her seat. Don't worry, you guys. Chief Chi always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I guess. He helped me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Snoring, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You're two really good friends, aren't you? I guess. I mean, I'm getting dragged along everywhere. Might be a little jealous. How come? Chief Chi can become great friends too. Snoring? An awkward silence. As usual, Snorri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Snorri? Wait, me? That's how it sounds. I'm not really good with it. Not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing really. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Oh, here. What did you bring me? Please tell me you got me food. I love food. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. What, a book? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a really short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is how is this girl actually accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled, I expect Monica to kick it off some scheduled activity for this club. But so interesting story, guys. Well, it's not interesting. It's just sorry. It's not much of an interesting story, but one time I did pick up a book at the library, and here was like it was a book about procrastination, because I usually procrastinate my projects and other things in life. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a book that can help me stop procrastinating, and I can get focused on what I need to be done. I got the book at the library. Never have read it. I procrastinated on reading a book about procrastination. Cause I got the book. I was alright, cool. I got this. I'll definitely read it tonight. And just maybe a chapter or something. That night I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I'll probably watch a YouTube video. I was like, I'll definitely read it tomorrow. Tomorrow though. Never did. Keep doing it every day. I'm like, kept saying I'll just read one chapter. Nope, never happened. And I end up returning that book and never have a chance to actually read it. Anyway, so that's my story, and that's just tells you how I am with books. Alrighty. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Snorri and Monica are having a cheerful conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rampaging around in the closets. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri for a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her book, the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, it seems to be on the first. She seems to be on the first few pages. Ooh, music change. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. Don't look, just play it off. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, you're screwed now. Oh, that deadlock. She's like, that deadlock is I see you, you see me, where this is happening. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her feel uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. God, not for the particular reason. Is that so? Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? That's a good question. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Lie, that is a lie. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I kind of doubt that. It's very engaging and relatable story. Ooh, is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking symbol in front of the cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't actually give away anything. Basically, it's just about this girl in high school who moved in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while thanks. Hey, Greyfish, thank you for following me on Twitch. Awesome. Where was I? Oh, yes. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I like the dark stuff, so like something I might read. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently. Oh God. I cannot read. And I'm in a literature club. I cannot read if I'm in a literature club. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of stuff or sort of things, Chief G? I am. No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wanted to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Oh damn, that is deep. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the living spot. Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, you are, but keep going. That just opened a new book for me. Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Oh yeah? When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying things strange. Oh, you're fine. I'm pretty sure I heard weirder. And please stop me if I talk too much. If I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a leisure club after all. Huh. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. Or, I read that. It came out wrong. That came out. I delivered that wrong. Might as well start reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine. It's fine if I stay here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. That's nice. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she isn't actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Wait. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. I did write it right? I think I did. I suppose so. Yuri's timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I suddenly use my right hand to hold the book open. Well, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here takes right. I got distracted. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forearm or forefinger. Forearm. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and see the and she's in a corner of my vision. Are you ready? What? To be honest, I would have took that out of context. Oh, wrong one. I turn the page. Oh, sorry. To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a bit. I glance over at Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. Dun dun, dun dun. I don't really know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, totally. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if she's ready, if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own validation. Validation. Am I reading that right? I hope so. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost like it's an another word. Intimate. That's the word. Intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a way, in a lot of ways, but she's also second guessing all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see in your head or anything, but they're kind of remnants of your mannerism. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Chi-Chi, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Right, you might be right about that. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really don't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What you're saying? What are you saying? I was like, don't take this the wrong way. Okay, everybody. Yeah, good timing. I think it's about time we share our poems with each other. I'm curious how my poem looks like. I'm curious how my poem came out. We might have enough time if we wait too long. Oh, sorry. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alrighty. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Mister, you are doing something. You're a lot smoother than me. I would not have said that. I'll be like, okay, I'm finishing this later. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a little bit, you know? That's a good reason. In that case, feel free to finish the first few chapters on your own time. Will do. Alright then. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write your poem last night? Indeed I did, yeah. relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? Oh, really? Why? I can't wait. No, I am not sharing that with you. Sonori and Monica enthusiasts pulled out their poem. Sonori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alrighty, this is gonna be fun. Who should I show my poem first? Who should I show my poem to first? I really don't want to show it to Natsuki. Should I show it to Yuri? I am thinking between Yuri and Monica. Okay, so try another decision. We'll do heads, Yuri, tails, Monica. Computer, flip a coin. Find out. Okay, I guess we're doing Yuri then. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. Sorry, my mouse. Oh, there. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can't trust her opinion to be fair. Hi. As Yuri reads my poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. I did say that right? I think so. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yeah, you did. Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. What? Yeah? It's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You're using your use of imaginary and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Oh, have I really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you, to be honest. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as it breaks down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their own styles more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fits the two together. The end result is that both style and expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not like something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even if it's a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning from example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How so? Well, never mind. No, tell me. I really want to know how's it biased. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. It's not like I joined a club or anything. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I would love to share my thoughts process behind it. Okay. Yuri smiles, dreaming as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, okay. We're actually gonna read this. Ghosts under lights. Oh god. The trembles of my hair illuminate beneath the embers glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening green-blue hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the presence by living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Ooh. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Oh, I thought it was continuous. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. To be honest, that's so much better than mine. I have what you call a doctor's handwriting, which I'll be scribbles, pretty much. I am not good handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. You do not know my comprehension skills. Well, I don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chi. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their own works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I haven't really even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. Nah, you're lying. I know you're lying. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. Cool. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Chi. Do the best for you. You do you. Me too. Alrighty. So I think we'll probably go with Monica. Then after that, we'll go to Natsuki and Sonori. Yeah, I'll do Monica first. Then we'll just basically go up. Hi. Hi, Chief G. What's up? Having a good time so far. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions about the club with like new activities or things like we can do better, I'm always listening. Will do. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alrighty, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring it up. Yeah. I'm much better off just going up with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Chief Chi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's more sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Chief Chi. You just glanced at it, you didn't even read it. I was like, oh, in my head all the time while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Aha! I got that word. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Hahaha. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort into it. Gotta think, man. You gotta think. That's not very fair. Hey. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I kind of got that impression. Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sonori, she likes using simple and direct words that describe happiness and sadness. Yeah, I figured as much by picking out the words. Yuri likes it when readers are left with left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write things like that efficiently, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the. Why do you have to use that word? I don't know that word. Not nuisance. I think I used the word rightly. I'm not too sure. It can take years of practice, which I'm sure Yuri has at this point. God, that word messed me up. Excuse me. Ooh, dinner is coming back at you guys. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Oh, thank you. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel more comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of thing or kinds of style, but I'll always help you to find that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I feel like I don't know how I feel about that statement. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Yes, I would love to. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have, that's because I have a sound confidence. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Alrighty, let's read her poem. Let's see what she has. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. See, the directions of spankled produce, noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer outside for a clue. No, I cannot see. A reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. my retinas already scorching by the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was. Oh, it scrolls. Okay, cool. I wonder if I messed up on Yuri's. I wonder if I did not read the whole thing. Scorched by the copy of meaningless. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choice. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh, that is. So what'd you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style have gotten pretty popular now these days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performing them out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not too sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poem a bit. Oh yeah, what's that one? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yay! Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make it any progress. Just forcing yourself is something down the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice today. Thanks for listening. And we'll get you with this commercial break. Who should do poem first? Let's do Noski. I might as well get that over with. What's up, Noski? What's up? Usually, I can already see that silence line. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Oh, thanks a lot. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Made it sound like it. It's not like. It's just I didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Not really. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Yes, please do. Not that you'll like it. Oh, we'll see. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Simple. I guess that was kind of simple. There's nothing. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, I like it. I'm lying. I am totally lying. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't? Oh, sorry. That's me. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all philosophy and stuff. Some people don't like taking my writing seriously. But isn't the point of a poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Dude, I'm giving her a smoker voice. I'm not a fan of Noski, to be honest. I'm not into that what's the word? Sure characters. I'm not really much into those ones. I just lost their taste. Anyway, I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things, but really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I mean, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I like to set up a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling, in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the young ghost here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki feels proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alrighty, who should we read? Whose poem should we read next, huh? I don't know. I have so many choices. Right now. I guess I'll do Sonore's. Sonore, what's up? This is a great poem, Chief G. Are you sure this is your first time? Totally. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I am hurt that you think that. Well, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminded me how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I am standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my own promise. See? It's like I said before, Chief. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that's really good. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks. Sorry. I am not sure if Sonori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have a lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alrighty, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now we'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help you out of my bed makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or you trust me to wish away the rainy days? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like the last line. I want breakfast. I'm not much of a breakfast person, to be honest. Sonori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You couldn't answer just a little bit to a yes and no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel comfortable about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah, you totally did. I didn't mean to say that it is a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. And you didn't even even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I mean, I skip breakfast. aka all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It's so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I think you will. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alrighty, we shared around class. We shared. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everybody was judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sonori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As if they read as they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri's smiles sadly. What's in this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but that really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I'll be asking someone who's actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sonori liked it, and Chi Chi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Chief Chi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me how he was impressed by it. I am getting roped into something I do not gonna get out too much out of. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? Oh, that music changed? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Chi appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh, this is going down. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Oh, it's getting down. It's going down. Is it okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chi started. Whoa, okay, this is Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned to me as if they noticed I was standing. Oh, I am screwed. Chi. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Is that the point of making the poem all convoluted for no reason? I did use that word right. The meaning should just jump out of the readers, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Chief G. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You should understand that, right, Chief G? I am screwed. Well, I hear my bus going, so I'm gonna take off. I am getting hungry, so I'm taking off right now. How do I get dragged into this first place? Join the lyric club, that's what you did. It's not like I know anything about writing. I mean, whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh God. So of course that's gonna be I should get Snorri. No matter what, I feel like this isn't going down past, so I'm gonna get Snorri. And Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I couldn't bring myself to say anything to her. Sonori, huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sonori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting them when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Chief Chi. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's so unfair for others to interject their own feelings into their own call. I am on a landmine right here. Well, unless Sonori wants to tell Yuri that what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Wait, listen to yourself. It's exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Yes. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're different. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in my head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's poems are the same as they always were. How did they get on the topic? Sonori stands promptly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri runs off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sonori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I am not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't lying. I was stuck in between a rock and a hard place in that one. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sonori is amazing in her own way, isn't it? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me because my stomach is to knots. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could just get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing each other's poem? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. But mostly. Yeah, you guys would more hate me give her a smoker voice, but I'm not much of that kind of... I'm not into those characters. Chief Chi, what about you? Yeah, I'll say the same. Be on the safe side, be honest. it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, why? And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Please don't do this. I think to myself, they'll learn a little more about the poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with a newfound determination. Chief Lee, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Snorri beams at me. It surely has been a while since Snorri and I haven't spent this much time together. I couldn't really say I'm enjoying it either. Hey. Snorri. Oh, what happened earlier? What do you mean? No, between Yuri and Noski? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'll make good friends. They'd made good friends with you. Chi-Chi, it's nice to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Snorri still hasn't caught on onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wait. Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Snorri. Pat Snorri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Snorri as a internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alrighty. Oh god, another one. Okay, let me use the restroom real quick. I drink a lot of water.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car, hit the button, drive real far, but that record on me like, I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car, hit the button, drive real far. Put that record on me like, I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new life. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close, and cool like this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.
There we go. Okay. Alrighty, let's get this poem done. Big words. So, like I said, I do like Yuri a little bit, so I'm gonna probably use big words. So I got flower, captivity, atone, pure, universe, mouse, inflatable, heartbreak, disoriented, death.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down.
Okay. Sorry. My internet keeps cutting in and out right now. I haven't plugged it. I don't know why it's not. Why is it not like constant? I guess I have it plugged in. I don't know. Maybe it's probably everybody's using internet at the moment. I think that could be it. Anyway, sweet, dream, clouds, whisper, sugar, graveyard, joy, childhood, time, rose. What a dream. Oh, look at that. I got Yuri. Strawberries, wonderful, after-image, lazy, marriage, heat, headphones, flying, portraits, Doki Doki. What does Doki Doki mean? Don't know. I guess we'll do lazy because that one. Okay. Amazing, breath, kitty, nibble, landscape, lee, aurora, oceans, metalocracy, loud. See, I do like the word. I like this word. I do like the word a lot. Laugh, promise, wonderful, resistance, family, smile, whistle, eagle, cheeks, soft. We'll call his family this one. Kick, bouncy, lipstick, melody, parfait, games, cheer, extreme, unresistance, dazzle, whirlwind. Cheer, empty, shiny, fun, awesome, tears, holiday, spice, despise, tenacious, memories, boop, say boop, just to see it, just give her one, misery, unending, eternal, hope, question, sticky, judgment, grief, determination, anger. Hope, I guess. Okay. Scars, together, fear, destiny, massacre, shopping, depression, nature, sparkles, rainbows. Let's try massacre. Oh, I guess that's her. Wow. Music, extraordinary, poof, raindrops, lucky, infinite, imagination, play, cute, charm. I've done music already. Let's do something different. Let's do a different one. Let's do infinite. Who's up? Oh, yours. Okay. Disarray, excitement, peaceful, marshmallow, playground, sunny, funny, endless, heart, friend. We'll do heart. Okay, let's see some more. Puppy, sunshine, vertigo, unrequired. Unrequired. Unrequired? Am I saying that word right? Feathers, kiss, alone, fireflies, vivid, bed. To kiss? Okay. Shame, email, climax, dance, color, wrath, comfort, ambience, vanilla, and firework. Let's see what next. Who's that one? Okay. Misfortune, pleasure, swimsuit, sing, prayer, anxiety, uncanny, unstable, skipping, passion. Passion? Oh god, it's so good words. Intelligible. That's not the word. I know the word. I just can't say it right now. We'll skip it. Pain, pout, disaster, fickle, insight, jump, nightgown, sadness, kawaii. This is kawaii. Yep, okay, I figured it's her. Suicide, jumpy, vitals, desire, disown, pop, tragedy, spinning, cry, precious. Let's do tragedy. Hurt, papa, adventure, peace, fester, secretive, sensation, Valentine, chocolate, romance. Let's do secretive. Summer, variant, blanket, determination, clumsy, silly, lollipop, bliss, effort, blitz, essence. Let's do silly. Broken, Brian, hair, warm, skirt, electricity, dog, covets, fantasy, twirl. Let's do dark. Who's dark? Oh, okay. Bubbly, anime, love, forgive, incapable, happiness. Vivisan, I do not know. Explode, calm, hopeless. Let's do this one. Figure it's Yuri. Might as well get the last one to Yuri. God, why do I say that? I hate to pick these words. Another day passed. It's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here for the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual sense greets me. Hi, Chief G. Yo, Sonori. Why did I say yo? Yo, Sonori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not getting used to being in the club. You being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get in a good mood. Get you in a good mood. But I guess the simple things. I guess it's always simple with you. It's simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thank you. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons today. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Nori? Huh? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Nori nervously receives her coin purse. Purse. Coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and it gets open. Then she turns upside down, let the contacts spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sonori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So, either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you want to play conveniently, forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that leaves with only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly goes, huh? I didn't even notice that she was listening in. Her voice was in the book as always. Oh, I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, don't you let me borrow something? Oh, hell no. Don't get me involved like that, Snorri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, you're pulling a mischievous stunt like that, and you're suffering a fair retribution. That's a lot of words. I didn't mean like that. I got too absorbed with my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that like that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. There we go. Thank you. I thought I knew it said that wrong. Something was wrong. That's that. Still coming from you, Snorri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of you, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Snorri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't there for cupcakes. So I added Trix and Mowski to make some for you. Oh, give me more credit than that, Snorri. Oh, wait, what? Out of nowhere, something smacks Snorri in the face and troubles onto the desk. Ow! I did not do it. Was that a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Snorri glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was going to give it to you. Oh, sorry. Hello, Brandon. How's it going? But I heard you blab about a cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Mowski, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Snorri hugs the cookie. He's just eat it. Snorri These are big words from my. Welcome to the chaos. I am your Valentine. Or actually, I was your Valentine last night. So welcome to the fun. Snorri rapidly tears up the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Snorri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over for just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, oh God. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Ooh, excuse me. What? Yeah, why do you think I gave that one to you? Fine. Still, glad to be here. Glad to have you, man. Like, so we're playing a disturbing game, so it's cute right now, but I think it's gonna take a turn in a bit. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Snorri gets out of her seat and gets behind Natsuki to wrap her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Snorri off to get off it. Snorri's son leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Oh, you sneaky little devil. Why do you suddenly just do that? No, fool. Sonori touts away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you guys are such a kid sometimes. What? Can you tell Sonori? Huh? Natsuki glances over. Monica is in the classroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You didn't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably she's more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? And suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried anything. Huh. What if it chose the club or her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you guys talking about? Monica quizzically. This is the word that gets me. Quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense at all. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. There it is. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all, Monica. Well, I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to that. Isn't that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Chief Chi. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Didn't you say you just started? And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Nope, not at all. Not a damn thing. Apologize for being such a short time, but I must go now. I've got some things to do. No worry. Like I said, enjoy. Like I said, I'm your Valentine's tonight, so you're not alone tonight. So enjoy your time. Thank you for joining, man. No problem. No worries. No worries, Brandon. No worries. You do you. Enjoy. Have a good night. Anyway, what was it? I chose to leave Sonori mischievous, skippy. I use that word right, but I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sonori somehow already finished her entire cookie a day, and that's fast. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. She said her manga is in the closet, didn't she? Oh man, looks like nobody wants to be bothered today. Please enjoy the Doki. And it's in spoken horrors, yeah. I heard a lot about it. I never got this far though, so kudos, enjoy, man. You can always rewatch the rest of the stream whenever you have a chance. Anyway, I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little bit tired to read. I could fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sonori's conversation with Monica. You're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Cool. Have a good night, man. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone the literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intelligible. God, that's a big word I cannot pronounce. But it's not like that. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need to find a way to show that everybody something that speaks to our creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Oh, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's the literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after that they come, we can just do the things to speak to our creative minds. What's this? Snorri is taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her delivery talk like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, wait, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it, is it? Cut space speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details in the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Snorri is still her usual self, but there within lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Snorri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see in the world through her eyes. Oh God, whoa. Oh, hold on, say something. Okay, just making sure. Dang, you really got up close and personal. I open my eyes and find Snorri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall on my chair. Sorry, whoa, you really jump back. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for someone stuff like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time on anime, you know. You need to get used to that. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Snorri. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? That's secret. Oh no, I knew it. Come on. At least give me a benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Snorri, it's written all over you. Huh? Snorri glanced around at herself. How is it written all over you? Really? You clearly were in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all the way. Your hair is sticking out all the way around. I run my fingertips down the side of your tail trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair isn't really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain off my finger, but nobody even noticed. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it. Hey, Natsuki is the best. I'm not sure about. Like, I'm not much of this. I'm not much of these suitere kind of person. Anyway, welcome to the chat, Lim, who you won. Forgive me. But today, when I started streaming, it's Valentine, so I'm going to be Valentine for the night, and you're, yeah. So, but I'm not much of a fan of Noski, to be honest. I love Yuri though. I'm kind of digging Yuri. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey, me. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sonori, what do you think you would do? Well, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'll start unbuttoning her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Huh? Whoa, that's a interesting view. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you're like this. Aren't you? I guess so. Hey, be careful. Bun might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. I wonder why. I wonder why it's so hard to close. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Alrighty. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Really? Yeah. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sonori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sonori hastily unbuttons the blazer once more. Wow. Okay. Phew. That's so much better. Sonori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. That's some kind of logic. Stop saying these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early. Only if you focus on getting in bed early. That I cannot promise you. But fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so. Yeah. There you go. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Why? You're doing it again, Sonori. I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell you. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't you share a poem, right? Oh, why? Why do I have to share it? Yay! Can't you read yours? Oh god, I'm not looking forward to reading any. Same here. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sonori still trots away to receive her poem. Alrighty, so whose poem should I read first? Whose poem? Well, I read Yuri's first. You know what? No, I'm gonna treat you else. I'm gonna read Noski's first. Sorry, I am giving her a smoker voice. Like I said, I'm not much of a fan of her. I decided to give her a smoker's voice. Well, it's not like isn't really any worse than your last one. Oh god, I knew this one. But I can't really say it any better anyway, either. Huh? Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a trick, right? I'll take it as a win. And I get a feeling you're probably the most critical. So, yep, the reason why I chose you, and I want to get it over with. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Glad to see somebody recognize my experience. Well, keep practicing, maybe you'll get as good as me someday. Yeah, that's, something tells me that Noski completely missed the point. Come to think of it, what kind of reminds me of Sonori's poem from yesterday? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might pick up the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. I am not her type. Sonori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can somebody so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's like you're she's dragging, you're dragging some dead weights. That hurts more. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I suppose I'll show you my poem. Here. Ooh, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Itchy, waggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has such cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She's probably talking to about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't mean if it doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spiders lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. You really have a thing against Amy, huh? Too bad, right? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt you'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues in such simpler apologies. And if people realize how stupid they're being, like anyone would agree to that subject of the poem as an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, that's why everyone thinks my. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or see pleasure, 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 see pleasure. God, how long have I been on webcam? How long have I not been streaming? How long have I not been streaming? My internet's cutting in and out. Holy crap. Alrighty, so we're gonna get this day first. We're gonna get through this day, then we'll call it quits for tonight. My internet's just being wonky right now tonight. So, who cares what someone like that, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people needs to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. Well, at least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. This is what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel.
Hit the button, drive real far. Put that
Jeez, what is going on with my internet? Okay, like I said, I'm gonna try to get the entire through this day right here. I'm gonna try to get this through this day, and there you go. Sorry, we'll try to get through this day, and like I said, we'll call it quits. Like, my internet's kind of giving out right now. Let's do. Sorry, let's go back. Let's kind of go back track from it. Sonori, what's up? Oh my goodness, this is so good, Chief G. Huh? I love it, especially from yesterday's poem. After too honest. You're too honest sometimes, Sonori. No, but really, I want to put this on out. Please don't. Can I? Sonori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because you have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has a bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's just not a poem, it's Chief Chi poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like, I feel what you're feeling in it. Sonori hugs the sheet against her chest. God, you're so weird, Sonori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good and bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes you feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that explains how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important. It's a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving some thoughts? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a bit of both. There's a word for that, you know? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Tsunori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you feel a bit rain cloudy in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice rainbow. Tsunori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Chief Chi. I should go write down then. Oh, you can read my poem now, okay? Okay, let's see what hers is. Bottles. I pop up bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of the cookie jar. It's like a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck them out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe. but I put my bottle on the shelf with all those other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering a secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scrapping and scrapping. I blew dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. Oh, sorry. This thing was really in my ear. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally. Hey, thanks. Potato Girl, thank you for the follow. I know who you are. Potato Girl. Thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate it. Welcome to the madness we're entering in. Like I said, tell everybody, since I started streaming on Valentine, I am your Valentine tonight. You're stuck with me tonight. We're almost about done anyway, so. So, what was I doing? Where was I at a point? Oh, finally, all done. I open up and come in, my friends. In the end, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after the other, holding them out and reach in every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile and give it a tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, this is dark. This is a dark one. Hello. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yep, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me the whole thing a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, I agree. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too hard on it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Snorri always had a bit of a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one of those things. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be persistent. Permissive? I'm using that word right. I hope I am. Alrighty, we're gonna go with Monica for nights. And after that, we'll go to Yuri. Hi again, Chief Tree. Hi, how are you? How's the writing going? That's alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I doubt it. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that, to be honest. You never know. Want to share your write for today? What you wrote today? Sure. Here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Yes. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sonori would like. Did I really favor Sonori in this poem? I guess. Is that so? You and Sonori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sonori are actually really dear friends. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there is some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two, really care for each other's well-being. Even if it shows in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Nori's writing has some kind of gentle feel to it. I can't tell what she likes exploring. I can tell she likes exploring her emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone like so happy would enjoy sad things too? You'd be surprised. Well, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each his own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem right now, right? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you like you did too. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless company of meaning noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violence, creating waveform. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangents. Like playing on chalkboard on turntable, like playing on vinyl on a pizza cutter. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if I don't like. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my own space on paper, choosing where and how to space your words or totally change the poem and change the. God, I'm getting tired right now. I'm getting tired. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short, it makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking about what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feelings or a conversation with a writer. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's top writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Was she breaking the fourth wall right there? My camera came out right there. I would have said that. Come on, camera. Do I have to put this on again? Oh, okay. Yeah, my internet is crapping out right now, you guys. Come on, come back to me. Come back to me. Ooh, my computer is getting hot. Come on, come on. Let's There you go. Okay, cool. Okay, it's back. Okay. Almost done. We're almost done for the day. We're almost done for the day. Hang on there, Wi-Fi. But anyway, like I said, I just feel like she was breaking the fourth wall right there because she said save the game before. You never know, you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Like, is this tip? Is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm kind of getting unsettled right now. I'm kind of getting a little unsettled right now. Did she just break the fourth wall and told me to save my game? That is terrifying. Okay, we're almost done tonight. We're almost done. I can worry about this tomorrow. Okay, let's see what you've written down. Let's see what you've written down today. This is pretty good, Chief Chi. Wait, you were so influenced by seeing everybody's writing style yesterday. Battery's about to low. I guess you could say that. Also a bit how different everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. Hey, Norma, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the madness. I started this stream on Valentine, so today I am your Valentine for the rest of the stream, which is gonna end pretty soon. I'm not gonna lie, my internet's gonna crapping out right now. I see. That's it's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ooh, let's see what hers is. The raccoon. It happens in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by study. Oh God, it's a big word for me. I'm very tired right now. Of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious were well aware of its consequences. Well aware that this raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. An enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a synonym. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon incriminates its oh God, I cannot read right now. I cannot read. Its face and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. A very same light that glistens in my eyes of my raccoon face. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I merely project my emotion onto the nearly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following me. You could say that I've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes more hungry more and more frequently, so my bread's always handy. Every time I banish my cutting board, the raccoon shows me excitement, a rush of blood. Classic. God, I cannot read right now. I cannot say his name. condition. I slice the bread. I feel and I feed myself again. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can say that. It's a more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express your vivid imagination and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh. That's funny. Didn't Nosky also write something about that? Something about somebody being recluse for strange interests? Huh. She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hit myself. I might as well be ranting a little now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Kudos. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come sit in front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like they can come together or anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sonori has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can hand out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come in and recite poems too. Sonori is putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare any ahead of time. Sonori, who'd been coloring posters, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of groups of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Yeah, cool. I would never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys, no, Sonari, I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for someone to recite their poems out loud for the whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones who are responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share do you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know you all do. And if that all it takes for standing in front of the class for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Silence. Awkward silence. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Tsunori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Tsunori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Oh, maybe buts. Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everybody's else expensive faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be death to me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of your choice. We're going to practice reciting them in front of the class. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your own poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? That is true. She got the point there. No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to see a specific poem she has in mind. Then she stands up behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins to recite her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she has done before, or is it simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Tsunori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Renee? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her hands down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances over to each other. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eyes. Yuri's voice shaking as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. She quivers, her words transforms into a sharp syllabus of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure. Sorry, my headphone's dying. The other one. There you go. The poem is full of twists and turns to structure that, okay, there is perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone's so stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. God, I don't know why I did that. And glances around her as she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we just caught off so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was so good. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the court. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sonori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This is called Mamedo. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sonori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to others. Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sonori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was a perfect match. The poem isn't aimless cheerily like Sonori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing from Sonori's face almost gave it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sonori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deep into someone's thoughts, or someone I thought I knew through and through. Sonori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Great job, Sonori. Even Chief Chi liked it. I guess I did. Yep. Guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sonori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you so nicely. But it might be another poem it wouldn't work quite as well within that kind of delivery. I didn't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do in front of others. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Nasi? Don't make me go before Chief Chi. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let Chief Chi lower everybody's standards a little before I had what? Natsuki. That's fine. I can get it. I can take it. There you go. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes in front of making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. I found Americans. Despite being that, once I finish, I recited the poem. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it was less about your ability, more of your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little on enthusiast, her poem has a rhythm and rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and every applause. She helps back to her seats. That wasn't that so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd be better not to make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Wait, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for others, but when it comes to my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's no surprise, Natsuki. Okay, I cannot for the life of me do that today. I think it'll be better the other way for me. Well, it's just how it is, so. Well, I guess that in that case, you won't have much to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort in the club. That makes me really happy. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that'll be it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try to write a poem for everyone's tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nice, and I like to continue that. So as a festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sonori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it, if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sonori? Yep. Okay, you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Chief. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk Sonori home once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have happened already changed. But for today, being Sonori is a little quieter than usual on my way home. Hey, Sonori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sonori fumbles her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, oh god, okay. Heads, I walk with Yuri. Tails, I walk with Sonori. Computer, flip a coin. Yuri? Yuri. Okay, cool. I wanted to be Yuri, to be honest. Alrighty, so and heads, so Yuri. Okay, walking home with Yuri. I'm walking home with Yuri, huh? Oh, too late. It's already passed. Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awfully turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just think I just like to think about it. It's not long. It's not long before you won't need me anymore. You know. Oh, okay. This is need you. It's not. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of hurtful for trapping me in such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes me happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows? Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, I'm tired. This is getting supposed to sound a bit crazy. I better save. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think we're probably we might have screwed ourselves over on that one, but you know, the one that freaks me out the most though is just like how Monica's tip of the day. That's freaking me out. That's freaking me out. I did not hear what she said. She said what the advice did. Do not forget to save. That way you can change your mind on decisions later on. That is not something you say on the live football. That is terrifying. Anyway, we're sticking with this. We're sticking with our decisions. We're not turning back. So, whatever choices I made, we shall face the consequences. And I'm already getting a weird vibe from her. I'm getting a dark vibe from Sonore from that comment. Creepy vibe from Monica because she broke the fourth wall. Yuri and Natsuki, I mean, they haven't raised any red flags. I haven't got any red flags. I mean, I get some hostility, but not raising any flags at the moment. But I mean, I like Yuri, to be honest. I'm kind of liking her. Mine's just similar stuff like Natsuki. You know, you guys say she's the best. I'm not thinking that way, but okay. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm very tired. And like I said, I'm your Valentine tonight. If you're on the stream, I'm your Valentine. We're sticking with this, so you're not alone this year. Anyway, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. You can always check out these videos or a recap of these videos on my YouTube channel, which is Nerd Code Gaming. You can find all the videos there. And all my previous videos, so if you want to archive, check it out there. And if not, you can always follow me on Twitch and just do a live feed from it. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy the stream, enjoy your nights, and I shall see you guys